was thinking, what might be the next thing I'd want people to know about hypnosis? And I think that's going to be the just this idea that we have two minds. We have a conscious mind and an unconscious mind. Obviously, we're all kind of one person in many respects, but in in a lot of ways, we function in two very different ways. We have the processes that we're consciously aware of, the processes that we do well on the front of the mind. When we do those things, and we have those other systems that are in the back of the mind, the things that we're not directly aware of. The you can think of the split in many different ways: front of the mind versus back of the mind, the thinking versus the feeling brain. You can think of it as mind versus body. You can think of that split in lots of different ways. But the upshot is that there are some very different ways in which these two aspects of ourselves function. And they can have kind of, at times, different priorities, different things going on, things that they're aware of differently from each other, especially if they're not communicating properly. Why hypnosis is important is to help these two sides go from going in different directions to going as close to the same direction as is possible in the circumstance. You can think of it as a negotiation between different parts of a company trying to negotiate how they're going to do things, come to an understanding. You can think of it as a negotiation with partners in a business or in a romance. But you can think of it as more than one kind of operation going on, and they've got different visions a lot of the time, different things that they're aware of, and things that they're focused on trying to get done. And a lot of times, they see the other aspect of self going in a different direction because they're each built differently. And hypnosis is important for putting those in alignment, bringing those together, so that rather than wasting all of the energy that each part of yourself has, rather than throwing away your creative potential, your logical reasoning, and just having that energy just all over the place, you put it all moving where you want to move, moving in the most rewarding way for you, moving in a way that gets you the outcomes that are important to you. That's why hypnosis is important, is it puts your conscious mind and your unconscious mind in greater, kind of partnership with each other, rather than being two things passing by each other without, like the ships in the night, not even seeing what the other is doing. You get a chance for a little better partnership there. And each little bit that is made better, you'll find that things that used to seem impossible just seem doable all of a sudden. Just things that just miraculously didn't work, miraculously do work. And it can be big things and it can be little things, because both of these aspects of our minds are at play in so many different areas of our life. That's just what I want you to know, is that hypnosis is important for getting the full power out of all the aspects of you, so that all of you is pointing in one direction, getting things done without kind of tripping over yourself, without pulling against yourself, wasting that energy. Anyway, I hope you have a very congruent day. Take care.